It's a combination of everything. So it's a combination of my family, my children, my friends, of which I have quite a few very close friends, but my work as well. There's no, I spend quite a lot of time at work, and it's a combination of all of those things really, but making the most of every day, making the most of every moment, and just think about the impact you have on people. So obviously as a mum, I have a real impact on my children, and being really mindful. The thing that I want for them is to be safe, really, to be happy and to be safe and to be anything they want to be. But for me, it's important that they can do what they need to do. So obviously I think about my impact on them all the time, and then in my role at work I think about my impact on other people, because to me I'm just Vanessa, but to other people I'm in quite a senior position, and so that kind of combination of being mindful of making the most of every moment, but also being mindful about how you are and how that impacts on other people. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a kind of an inner strength, an inner spirit, if you like, which I feel I have the capacity for kind of touching other people's lives. It's not anything particular or special that I might particularly do, but I think it's being able to reach people in a positive way, being able to make them feel appreciated in that moment, regardless of the scale of their difficulties and maybe the level of their illness. We have some really, really ill people on the ward. We have some homeless people on the ward, for example, at the moment. We've 3 people who would require a translator, because they are not able to converse in any local type language. And you can imagine that's quite a challenge. Yet some nurses are still able to kind of make communication and contact and reach out to those people through gesture, through eye contact, just through touch, even though they don't actually understand each other's words. So I think it's something along those lines, something that you can't necessarily sum up and put neatly into a package, but it's something that has that kind of enveloping effect, that somehow it makes the person feel safe and feel that they can surmount whatever their problems, and that there's light at the other end of the tunnel. That would be it for me.
Okay, I think I'm self-aware. I'm aware of my foibles, of which I have many, but I'm aware of them, and and I'm quite honest. I'm very honest, actually. I'm very straight, direct, honest. What you see is what you get. There's no hidden agenda. I think that stands me in good stead. People kind of respect that. They know where I'm coming from. I think my main thing is I've got a really good sense of humour. I laugh at a lot of things. I find things quite funny that maybe other people wouldn't find that funny. I find something quite funny about it. I laugh a lot, and I think people who I'm with laugh a lot. So I'm a storyteller in lots of ways. So on a night out with friends, I will often be the person telling the funny story, usually about something that's happened to me. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I'm quite I'm aware of things like that. I think having a very small family, but actually my friends and my support system and my network and the people who know me best and know what makes me tick. I was aware of that when I was in Malaysia. I had this sudden thought of, because the roads are really busy there, and I thought, if I'm knocked down by a car, no one will know who I am. So when I was doing one of the training sessions, I put a picture up of a brain, a a comedy brain, but I had lots of things about it that was my person, and said, if I get knocked down by a car, could you take this into accident emergency, please? And say, this is the kind of things that make Lynda Lynda. Some of them are really trivial, like I wear perfume every day. I'm not a morning person. What was the other thing? My friends are very important within it. I'm quite organised, I quite like structure, I like to plan ahead. People who know me would say, my partner would say I'm the most disorganised person in the world, but that's when I'm at home. When I'm at work, it's different. My work is very important to me. Feeling that I do a good job is one of the things that really makes me tick. If I feel I'm not doing a good job, it makes me really unhappy, really dissatisfied and kind of out of kilter. And that good job could just be somebody smiling at me at work. You know, somebody who's been miserable winking at me. That could be enough to make my day. So, I hope that's enough.
I've got a real curiosity about people and things, and I think that's what keeps me going, and that's what makes me really interested in the work that I do, and the curiosity, I think that's the thing that really motivates me, and also looking for fresh things, new things, and if there was nothing new, that would not be very good. So I'd really, it's just keeping current with things.
My reason for being, I suppose there's a few things I care passionately about. I love animals, and I care very much about the way people get treated. I can't bear injustice of any sort, and suppose my raison d'etre is to do the best I can.
But anything I do, I do it with excellence and to strive for excellence. So, as a nurse, the care that I want to give is the care that I would want to receive the best. And I know sometimes we go on about resources, but I think resources shouldn't stop you doing the best that you can do. And so sometimes you have to be resourceful without the resources and still give the best. And I think my raison d'etre is that, you know, I strive for excellence, and I don't think we should settle for second best.